Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the class of 2015 commencement. Thank you, Mr. Oscar Mooring and the Pauley High School Proud Heritage Band for our processional music, pomp, and circumstance. Please rise and remain standing for the presentation of our colors by the Army Junior ROTC Color Guard, commanded by Cadet Destiny Ruby, and under the direction of Major Dominguez and Sergeant Major Heredia. Our ASB President, Mae Johnson, will lead us in the pledge of allegiance to the flag. The Pauley Chamber Singers, under the direction of Mrs. Kristen Walton, will sing the national anthem.
Guests, please remove your hats, place your right hand over your heart, and follow me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed the twilight just gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the drums bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guests on the stage. Mrs. Patricia Locke Dawson, member of the Board of Education. Mr. Rob Wygod, Commissioner of the CIF Southern Section. Dr. David Hanson, Superintendent, and Mrs. Susan Mills, Assistant Superintendent. Our counselors, Patty Miller, Mrs. Titus, Mrs. Figueroa, Mrs. Sovine, and Mr. Johnston. Our valedictorian, Lily Nayak, Zubin Mishra, and Jonathan Mirilau is our salutatorian. Mae Johnson, ASB President. And Quentin Carter, our Senior Class President. We also have two Pauley teachers who will read the graduates' names tonight, Mr. Jeff Jambritz and Miss Colleen Cunningham. So before I introduce our first speaker, I would like to thank two groups who have made it possible for our graduates to be here tonight. First, I'd like to thank the parents, the grandparents, the guardians, and family members who have provided love and support for your graduate throughout their journey. Graduates, please give your family a huge round of applause. Second, I would like to thank the wonderful faculty and staff at Pauley High School and the Riverside Unified School District for their professionalism, their dedication, and devotion to these graduates. Graduates, please give them a round of applause. So class of 2015, I am proud of your many accomplishments and contributions to Pauley High School, our district, and community. You have distinguished yourselves in the classroom, at academic and athletic competitions, in leadership positions, and in service to our community. You have honored Pauley's century-old traditions and have set high standards for all future classes. I am incredibly proud and blessed to have been your principal. I will always cherish our time together, and I wish you the very best in all your endeavors. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is my honor and privilege to introduce Mrs. Patricia Locke Dawson, RUSD Board of Education.
Well, good evening, parents, students, families. Thank you all and welcome. You know, I start my remarks tonight with an apology. I'm truly sorry for what we, your parents, teachers, and coaches have put you through these past 4 years. The early morning practices, the late night studying, the homework, the essays, the readings, the AP tests. Yes, I am truly sorry, but I'm also truly impressed because despite our best efforts to crush your souls and suck the life out of you, you made it. Polyclass 2015, give yourselves a hand. But seriously, let's talk about the class of 2015. Most of you were born in 1996 or 97, and you out there are all known as Generation Z. You are often accused of being addicted to digital media, fascinated with vapid celebrity, constantly connected, lazy, and apathetic. And to that characterization, I say, huh? That is not the generation I know, and I should know. I'm the mother of a graduating senior sitting out there in the crowd tonight, born in 1996. Parenting my daughter Clara and watching her peers. It's okay, you can yell for her. I'm yelling for her inside. Parenting my daughter Clara and watching her peers, all of you, grow up has been at turns surprising, joyful, and incredible. The words I would use to describe Generation Z are caring, hopeful, community-oriented, hardworking, compassionate, and tolerant. But the word that I think describes your generation the most is exceptional. And I've asked several of you to tell me what makes the class of 2015 exceptional. I got some interesting answers. Johnny said the class of 2015 is exceptional because you try. You try to the best of your abilities, and that will end up changing the world for the better. Caitlin said you will be exceptional when you choose to be the best you can be, but only if you make that choice. May said the class of 2015 is not only exceptional, it is incredible, and that she's enjoyed having a diverse and promising group of peers these last 4 years and is confident you'll be able to do great things. Now, I also asked some of your teachers and counselors, and they had a little different perspective. Ms. Dowdy said the class of 2015 is exceptional because you are all leaders. You are so unique and quirky, but you always seek creative solutions to whatever is put in front of you. Mr. Booth, I know. Mr. Booth said, you're exceptional because you document and share absolutely every single aspect of your lives. And hopefully this will not cause you to actually miss out on your own lives while you like and retweet someone else's life. Ms. Sovine said that you, the class of 2015, beats to your own drum. You'll look at things in a way that we, the adults around you, would never have envisioned. You're exceptional because you're creative, passionate, determined, intelligent, and defiantly unique. Mr. Ayers said he is not sure what makes you exceptional or even that you are. He is sure, however, that you are capable of changing the world because you are destined to, just as generations before you have. And lastly, Mr. Chernus. Mr. Chernus said he's been amazed with your courage, self-disclosure, honesty, and authenticity. He has met few adults who are as well adjusted as the teenagers in his class who have dealt with serious life experiences, and that he truly learned more from all of you than vice versa. And finally, parents, I don't need to ask you why your kids are exceptional, because you know they are. I just want to thank you. Thank you for creating these exceptional kids, now adults. You were tasked with the awesome responsibility of preparing them to make a world that we will grow old into, a better one than we were born into, and for that I'm grateful. And you know, our parents' generation was known as the greatest generation. But I'm convinced that you, the class of 2015, will be known as the exceptional generation. Intellectually curious, excited about learning, creative, and positioned for success. But being exceptional can be lonely, and it can be difficult. And it comes with responsibility. So I ask that you remain ever vigilant for justice and continue, as you already are, to be intolerant of mediocrity and hate. And we know you will change the world, and that change begins today. Congratulations, class of 2015. You're indeed exceptional.
She loves you too. Thank you, Mrs. Locke-Dawson. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce the valedictorians for the class of 2015, Lily and Zubin. Lily Naya.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Thanks for being here to celebrate the class of 2015. So I just want to start by thanking my friends, my woes, my nerd herd, and my homies till the end for always having my back and getting me through high school. From like a week ago when there was a lizard in my house and I couldn't stop screaming until one of you came to help get it out, to our weekly gym trips that are helping me get swole for college. You guys are the best. I also want to thank my teachers who have pushed me, getting me to this podium today. And last but not least, I want to thank my family for their love, support, and encouragement. I want to thank the women in my family who have showed me what real strength is, especially my mom. You are my foundation and my rock. And of course, my brother, who will go on about anything from new scientific studies to the literary significance of SpongeBob. Ishan, I don't know what I'm going to do without you next year. And I don't know who I'll watch soccer with without my dad next year, my #1 fan always. Now, I know everyone's saying that we're supposed to be starting a new chapter in our lives, but I think it's all right to hold on to a few things. I remember being an 8th grader who pretty much almost wore collared shirts and ate too much goat cheese. I guess my wardrobe is a little more diversified now, but I still definitely eat too much goat cheese. But you know, goat cheese is actually easier to digest than most cheeses, and it's actually a great source of protein. So basically what I'm saying is, don't let go of your own figurative goat cheese in life. You're constant. Even though we may end up all over the place with new hairstyles and new clothes, it's okay to hold on to a few things, be it friends or food. Now, I don't know if you guys watch soccer, but it's the greatest sport in the world. And you'll see players like Messi celebrating their 5,000th goal like they've never scored before. And I think that's a great way to live life. High school has taught me to celebrate the small victories, whether it's scraping up a few points on Mr. Orvitz's CML, or retaking a Schiller quiz and getting 1 extra point. Even though we don't have stadiums full of screaming fans, and if we rip off our shirts, we'll probably get dress coded, we still deserve to enjoy our accomplishments. Now, I'll finish with a few words from my future husband, Drake, in Big Sean's song's Blessings. We were here for a good time, not a long time, and I'm way up. I feel blessed to have met all of you. Thanks, everyone. It's been great.
Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, teachers and students, and most importantly, class of 2015. It's a great honor to be here, and I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. Before I begin, I'd like to share a life-changing experience with you. At the beginning of freshman year, a teenager, while texting on his phone, crossed over to the opposite lane and hit my mother in a head-on collision, resulting in catastrophic injuries. She nearly died, barely hanging on to life, but she hung on and battled through the pain for me and for my brother. She hung on to see us graduate, to see me standing up here giving this speech. She's my inspiration to never quit, to always get back up, and to always keep what's dear to you in mind. I dedicate this speech to her. Now, I'd like to say a few words about the other valedictorian here. We first met each other in 10th grade. By then, we already knew that we would be competing for the top. We weren't quite sure what to think of each other at first. Were we supposed to be rivals or something else? As it turned out, we became the best of friends, and we helped each other get to this point. In fact, several people helped us get here, standing in front of you now. Friends, parents, parents of friends of parents, teachers, of course. The list goes on. My point here is that we didn't get here alone. You can only get so far by yourself, and it is really cooperation that lies at the heart of success. With that in mind, there are some people here I would like to thank. First off, my teachers. From math and chemistry to psychology and literature, you guys are the greatest. Supportive and encouraging to an unbelievable extent. And second, my friends. Parth, Michael, and Chance, you guys are the best friends I could ever hope for. You've been with me since the beginning, from the days we built massive mountains of sand in the sandbox to taking me dog sledding in Minnesota. And like I said, I wouldn't be standing up here if it weren't for you guys. I'd love to be able to go through everybody's names, but sadly, or perhaps thankfully, I'm on a time limit. Now, I've already talked about my mom, but I'd like to thank the rest of my family as well. My dad, for always pushing me to greater heights and further reaches, and my brother Arnav, who couldn't be here today because of impending finals, for being my role model. Some people say that high school is the best 4 years of your life. Others say that life doesn't really start until after. Whatever the case may be, whatever you make of it, make the best of it. Congratulations, graduates. Onwards and upwards.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of the class of 2015, Quentin Carter.
First and foremost, welcome. As you know, today is about bringing together family members that we've missed so much. Psych, it's about us, the class of 2015! Yes, yes. We finally made it, y'all. And I must say, it feels so good, so good. As mentioned before, I'm Quentin, and I've had the privilege of serving as the class president for the last 4 years. And first, I'd like to thank everyone who voted for me. And if you didn't, well, but in all seriousness, I couldn't be more proud of what we've done. There are over 600 soon-to-be former Poly Bears sitting out here today. And they're all here waiting for the biggest individual accomplishment thus far. But that's the thing, thus far. The class of 15, this is not our peak. No, far from it. In this class of 600 sit future lawyers, doctors, garbage men, street sweepers, politicians, CEOs, generals, artists, but most importantly, in this class of 600 sit world changers. It's our job to do it, guys. It's not on anybody else. Don't wait for that guy or this guy. It's on us. With that, I have two tasks of you guys. First is to find your passion. Find the thing that wakes you up in the morning, makes you head over heels happy, and puts a smile on your face. Secondly, chase it. Go after it. No one's going to stop you. There's no one in your way. You're your biggest competitor, trust me. And with that said, I'd like to give a quick shout out to mi familia. Alexis Carter. You are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Even though I'm going 1,000 miles away, I'll still be here for you. You can call me no matter what, I promise. To my little brother Micah, well, my little big brother Micah, you're next. Your future is brighter than anyone in this room or in this stadium, I promise. And as soon as you realize that, you'll be great. And thank you for letting me win the WWE Championship all those times we fought. I appreciate it. Grammy, words can't describe how grateful I am for you. You opened your doors to us when we needed you the most, and I know we haven't been the best, but I could always feel nothing but love when I'm with you. Mama, 18 years ago, you brought us into this world, and 14, you gave us a big addition. And every day, you've worked as hard as you can to make sure that we had the opportunities that you didn't. Having 3 children thrown upon you is not easy, but you never quit. There were nights that you didn't eat, you didn't sleep, you suffered to make sure that we didn't. And I couldn't thank you enough. This next chapter is not going to be easier, trust me, but we've come a long way. Now, class of 2016. Wow, class of 2015. You have over 600 brothers and sisters that are here for you. Trust me, you're not alone. We're going to lead the world to much greater places than she's seen thus far. You guys are extraordinary, and your voice can light the flame of something that can be great. As your president, I am absolutely proud, and I look forward to everything that you guys can accomplish. And as soon as you accomplish it, I will be there to say that I was your president. So thank you for making high school very memorable. And guys, we finally did it. We're here. Class of 2015, you are graduates. Thank you, and have a great night.
Well, he couldn't dance as a freshman and not as a senior either, so that was, I had to get that in. Thank you. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce our special guest speaker this evening, Mr. Rob Wygod, Commissioner of the CIF Southern Section.
Thank you very much. People don't usually clap for the CIF, so I appreciate that. Quentin, love the shoes, man. Those remind me of my era. Thank you. The last time I was in this stadium, I was here with you. I was here in December. No. I'm going to say that's one of the most exciting games I've ever seen, and you have much to be proud of, along with the 11 league championships that were won this year by Poly High School. So I say, well done, Bears. Well done. Thank you for having me tonight. It's really an honor to be here. It's a special night. I obviously thank Principal Dr. Rowe, Athletic Director Jim Vaughn, for inviting me to be here and share this special night. To the class of 2015, I am so very proud of you for being here tonight. It's your hard work. It's your dedication. It's your perseverance. Being here, it's a tremendous accomplishment. You should take great satisfaction in what you have achieved. To the parents and family and friends, I'm proud of you too. As a parent myself, 2 daughters, one graduated in 2014 and in 2016 next year. I look forward to being in those stands like I was last year and next year, but tonight I'm here with you. And I know what it takes to get here. As a parent, you deserve our thanks, our appreciation for all that you've done to get these wonderful young people here to this ceremony tonight. There's no way they get here without your love and support, so I'm proud of you. Thank you. I am really honored, as I said, to be here. I taught high school for 17 years before I went to work at the CIF. I was a U.S. government teacher. Y'all remember that? 12th grade. I loved the seniors. The seniors were the very best. And I've been to lots of graduations as a senior teacher. I promise you one thing, after being in all those graduations, I learned really, really important things. Most importantly, not to talk very long. I promise you I will not talk very long. But I do have a moment to have you to look around. I would ask the graduates at this moment, try to find your parents, try to find your family. It's time for you to blow them a kiss. It's time for you to wave at them. It's time for you to show them how much you care. All right, I'm going to talk longer if you guys don't stop, so you guys stop. Thank you. We're looking back a little bit tonight at what you've accomplished. We're also looking forward at what you want to do next. So as we talk about the future, I have a simple message for you. I want to talk to you about the plan. The plan. P is to prepare. You need to do what you need to do. You need to get your education. You need to put in the hard work, give your best effort, be the best you can be in whatever path you choose. That's what P stands for, is prepare. L is learn. You need to know your plan, and then you need others to learn it. Make sure to teach them about your plan, what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. That's the L. A is for activate. Put the plan into action. Make it happen. Don't just talk about it, do it. And stay committed to it, no matter what might face you going forward. That's the A. And finally, the N. N is for navigate. You got to go through the steps you need to go through, and you need to see the plan through to completion. You need to finish the job. So after tonight, you start the journey. You begin your plan. This is your plan, your journey, and yours alone. That makes you special. That makes you unique. That makes you why we love you. And so I have finished with this, class of 2015. I wish you the best of luck. I am so proud of you, along with everybody else in the stadium tonight. And I thank you very much for letting me share it with you. Thank you.
And now, without further ado, please, big round of applause for our chamber singers.
You are the new day, new day. I will love you more than me and more than yesterday. If you can but prove to me you are the new day. Send the sun in time for dawn. Let the birds all hail the morning. Love of life will urge me, say, you are the new day. When I lay me down at night, knowing we must pay, thoughts occur that this night's life say yesterday. Thoughts that we as humans small could slow worlds and end it all. Lie around me where they fall before the new day. One
Thank you, Chamber Singers. Mrs. Locke Dawson, if I could have you up here, please. Mrs. Locke Dawson, Dr. Hanson, I certify to you that the graduates before you have met the requirements for a high school diploma or certificate of completion by the state of California and the RUSD Board of Education.
Congratulations, class of 2015.
Yep.
Isabel Flores Albreo.
Ryan David Lawson.
Maj Atala Albahoed.
Dominic Lazarus.
Marcos Leonardo Aceves.
Alejandro Ledesma.
Marisa Adams.
Due Lee.
Ricky J. Adams.
Dalton Alexander Leedy.
Paris Adriance.
Crystal Lee.
Elizabeth Aguirre.
Gaspar Leon.
Trevor Asu.
Daniel Lerma.
Troy Roberto Alameo.
Brittany Amber Leets.
Tala Alterjumen.
Daniel Scott Lindsay.
Juan Alva.
Allison Taylor Lindstrom.
Andrea Nicole Alvarado.
Joseph Charles Leinbach.
Aaron Alec Alvarez.
Genesis Susanna List.
Sophia Alvarez.
Noah Michael Lockhart.
Zahed Alvarez Ruiz.
Mark Long.
Edward Joseph Amancio.
Alexander Ruben Lopez.
Katerina Irene Amisi.
Vanessa Lopez.
Gerald Andrews.
Denise Encarnacion Lopez.
Karina Anguiano.
Mirka Andrea Lopez Flores.
Hunter Jane Apodaca.
Jordan Allen Lot Haddad.
Brandon James Ariza.
Alexis Louise Lewis.
Jury Arce.
Karan Keith Lowe.
Carla Ariano.
Gerardo Lozano.
Andrew Arevalo.
Alberto Lucero.
Stephen Raymond Arevalo.
Juan Daniel Lucero.
Symphony Laurel Arguedas.
Jesse Lugo.
Jeanette Esther Armenta.
Savannah Angelina Luis.
Valerie Alexis Arredondo.
Eric Macias.
Susanna Arroyo.
Caitlin Nicole Madsen.
Vanessa Alejandra Arroyos.
Laura Diana Magana.
Danya Judith Artaro.
Veronica Elisa Maldonado.
Emily Asper.
Derek Maldonado.
Michael Alexander Atwell.
Nicholas Ray Mann.
Dylan Aubrey.
Edgar Ivan Monzo.
Alex Victoria Avila.
What's your name? Logan. Is there Logan up there?
Keldon Maldonado.
Very good.
Matthew Ayala.
That's okay. Luis Daniel Maravilla.
Natalie Nicole Ayala.
Daniel Adane Maris.
Serena Raylin Baca.
Jonathan Paul Merlau.
Jesus Alberto Valverde Albaran.
Celeste Rihanna Marquez.
Jose Daniel Barajas.
Abigail Martinez.
Anthony William Barella.
Alexis Lorraine Martinez.
Priscilla Barraza.
Austin Alexander Martinez.
Jacob Barrera.
Belen Pilar Martinez.
Estrella Boscheman.
Jasmine Martinez.
Mitchell Scott Beloian.
Uriah Martinez.
Catherine Ellen Bankson.
Maria Martinez Delgado.
Lane Weller Birchtold.
Angel Margaret Masgula.
Joseph Bernal.
Chase Michael Massey.
William Labine Bernard Jr.
Daniela Ariano Mata.
Brett Bishop.
Aaron Ryan Mayfield.
Clayton Ray Bloxel.
Catherine Christine Mayhew.
Anka Boca.
Jack Andrew Maynard.
Christopher Bolt.
Caitlin Alexis McCain.
Douglas Bolin.
Kaylee Dominique McClure.
Cora Camille Booker.
Madison Brianne McNamara.
Corey Kaleo Booker.
Herman Omar Medina.
Alyssa Renee Borquez.
Jasmine Bianca Medina.
Gerardo Barunda.
Matthew Joseph Medina.
William Bosquez.
Luigi Enrique Mejia.
Alexander Bowe.
Carla Mendez.
Cristanza Nicole Brandon.
Rosel Mendoza.
Michael James Bree.
Hunter James Mercadefi.
Samantha Lynn Brienne.
Jake Thomas Mercadefi.
Serena Brasino.
Bianca Meza.
Bryce Everett Broadhead.
Luke Ricardo Michel.
Gabrielle Sky Bryant.
Anthony David Milazzo.
John Derek Biltman.
Brooklyn Kathleen Miles.
Christopher Michael Nguyen Bahosa.
Salia Taylin Miles.
John Patrick Burke.
Allison Marie Milligan.
Braston Liang Burns.
James Lee Milner III.
Laura Patricia Bustos.
Marcella Sabina Mills.
Corey Lynn Bynum.
Miranda.
Paula Cabral.
Zubin Mishra.
Shay Brandon Cadell.
Jacqueline Vanessa Molina.
Nathan M. Caldera.
Conry Montano.
Alexis Calderon.
Karen Yvonne Montes de Orca.
Zachary Joseph Calderon.
Justin Moore.
Alexandra Marie Callanan.
Kayla Michelle Moore.
Cynthia Nicole Calzada.
Madison Page Moore.
Angelica Jeanette Kempa.
Tristan Scott Moore.
Ashley Eileen Campos.
Alexis Morales.
Kiona Campos.
Jacqueline Morales.
Norma Leticia Campos.
Tristan Morales.
Alicia Monique Cardenas.
Marlene Brianna Moreno.
Jerianne Belsunce Caranzo.
Mariana Azucena Morfin Castillo.
Carlos Eden Caro.
David Zachary Sanglang Mas.
Alexis Gabriel Carrasco.
Jesse Michael Munoz.
Adara Elizabeth Carrillo.
Manuel Munoz.
Anthony Jason Carrillo.
Cesar Murillo.
Valeria Carrillo.
Ava Dominique Murtaugh.
Alexis Leanne Carter.
Lily Sunil Nayak.
Jocelyn May Carter.
Joseph Nori Nakatani.
Quentin Pierre Carter.
Austin Landon Neal.
Angela Casillas.
Ricardo Nestor.
Hugo Castaneda.
Joseph Allen Noble.
Jacob Rojas Castaneda.
Kimberly Denise Norwood.
Elizabeth Carmen Castellanos.
Kristen Javier Nunez.
Abelina Elizabeth Castello.
Noah Nunez.
Alicia Genoviva Castro.
Ashley Oliveros.
Melissa Cervantes.
Javier Oliveros.
Blake Curtis Chamberlain.
Emily Aces Omedo.
Lauren Renee Charbonneau.
Benny Arthur Overa.
Jonathan Tana Cherawati.
Samuel Robert O'Neill.
Alberto Chavez.
Evan Joshua Ordonez.
Danielle Rose Chavez.
Stephanie Ornelas.
Ludwin Leonel Carrillo Siciliano.
Chance Caleb Ornelas Serson.
Ava Simone Covarrubias.
Connor Edward O'Rourke.
Daisy Ariana Coles.
Aaron Isaiah Orpia.
Jennifer Ann Comstock.
Gabriela Ortiz.
Anna Stephanie Conchas.
Katia Nanali Ortiz.
Hannah Alexandria Connect.
Marketly Sage Ortiz.
Megan Conrad.
Oliver Ortiz.
Hannah May Copenhaver.
Travis Craig Osborne.
Augustine Mariano Cornejo.
Ingrid Christine Otto.
Benjamin Luciano Cornejo.
Jesus Pacheco.
Charissa Corona.
Jonathan Ismail Padilla.
Josue Noe Corona.
Marcela Padilla.
Juliana Corona.
Juliana Marie Palacios.
Raquel Correa.
Parth Panchal.
Elizabeth Cortez.
Michael Thomas Parker.
Joanna Salome Cortez.
Lisette Olivia Pastoriza.
Maria Guadalupe Cortez.
Mike A. Patino.
Sarah M. Costanza.
Chad Allen Pattison.
Ray Anthony Michael Coda.
Maria Elena Paz.
Jacob Randall Crampton.
Antonio Ray Pelayo.
Michael Critchfield.
Flor Julissa Peña.
Samantha Eileen Cruz.
Eddie Gomez Penanuri.
Vandella Anna Cruz.
Peyton Lee Perea.
John Tyler Cuellar.
Julianne Perez.
Kaylee Konene Megan Daly.
Serena Jesse Perez.
Jacob Michael Dulkey.
Gavin Lance Pfeiffer.
Oscar Damian.
Madeline Lee Phillips.
Chelsea L. Darnell.
Vanessa Pineda.
Chloe Starr David.
Felicia Ponce.
Samantha Rosemarie Davila.
Joseph Anthony Premdas.
Carly Renee Davis.
Jennifer Ann Rago.
Adabola Dawudu.
McKenna Natsua Ramek.
Clara Elizabeth Dawson.
Argenis Ramirez.
Trevor Dawson.
Ariel Huberto Ramirez.
Nicholas Martin Dominez.
Christopher Allen Ramirez.
Caleb Tesfaye Demisi.
Jonathan Ramirez.
Joseph Ryan Dempsey.
Ricardo Emmanuel Ramirez.
Daniel James DeFors.
Troy Michael Ramirez.
Chloe Taylor Devon.
Gerardo Ramirez Garcia.
Adam Michael Dew.
Dakota Stephen Ramsey.
Karina Itzel Diaz.
Mason Jeffrey Braustein.
Demi Dana Diggs.
Dean Lawrence Raven.
Preston Stephen Dotson.
Brianna Luisa Rea.
Joseph Anthony Dominguez.
Miguel Gonzalo Raimundo.
Nathan Dredrick Dorado.
Megan Elise Reed.
Robert Warren Gauthier.
Caitlin Elizabeth Riley.
Chandler Robert Drakeslin.
Emily Lynn Reesing.
Cecilia Eloise Dryan.
Cynthia Jacqueline Reyes.
Jasmine Duarte.
Michael Chase Reyes.
Ashley Jolynn Duran.
Bryce Russell Richmond.
Mirari Duran.
Alejandro Montes Rivas.
Juan Deshawn Eason II.
Stephanie Paulina Rivas.
Alexis Unique Edwards.
Adrian Rivera.
Giorgio Joseph Elnar.
Mariana Rivera.
Anna Enriquez.
Jessica Miranda Roa.
Brandon Scott Enyart.
Jeffrey Noel Robbins.
Veronica R. Escalera.
Mary Roberts.
Tiffany Lee Esquivel.
Samantha Grace Roberts.
Norma Cristina Esteban Diaz.
David Robinson.
Matthew T. Estrada.
Marina Robles.
Joshua Michael Evans.
Ralph Matthew Robles.
Joshua Lee Evans.
Javier Rocha.
Monet Dominique Evans.
Jesus Baca Rocha.
Jeffrey Michael Fatan.
Evelyn Griselda Rodas Pablo.
Mackenzie Claire Feakin.
Gabriela Grace Rodriguez.
Thomas Stephen Farrell.
Brandon Joseph Rodriguez.
Kendall Joyce Foray.
Christian Daniel Rodriguez.
Scott Walden Field.
Dennis Justin Rodriguez.
Andrea Alejandra Fierro.
Hannah Rose Rodriguez.
Nayeli Rios Figueroa.
Isabel Rodriguez.
Ryan Christopher Finazzo.
Naira Lisette Rodriguez.
Brianna Carmen Finch.
Ramon Alejandro Rodriguez Orozco.
Catherine Michelle Joy Fleming.
Serena Jan Rodriguez.
Eric Jesus Flores.
Angela Saufa Rojas.
Lamit Liddell Fowler.
Edgar Armando Rojas.
Samuel David Frejo.
Samantha Diane Roman.
Heather Lynn Fraser.
Jessica Marie Romero.
Ashley Nicole Fraser.
Cynthia Rosales.
Sophia Ann Frederick.
Estefania Rosas.
Quasi Frimpong.
Itzel Rosas.
Shelby K. Frisbee.
Akili Alize Isaiah Ross.
Sabrina Alyssa Fuentes.
Soraya Destiny Ruiz.
Reverend Frederick Michael Fuller.
Taylor Nicole Russell.
Roberto Gallardo.
Ariana Reina Ryder.
Forrest Lee Gallegos.
Kaylin Renee Sabal Wilson.
Jacob Gamboa.
Chloe Ashley Sabarudin.
Tyra Peyton Gant.
Jonah Arsenio Sines.
Abram Garcia.
Robin Felix Safotu.
Alexa Isabel Garcia.
Miriam Salas.
Ali Elaine Garcia.
Jose Arnulfo Salgado Castillo.
Chris Lucino Garcia.
Jeanette Samaniego.
Christopher Ryan Garcia.
Pierce Carlton Simmons.
Jasmine Garcia.
Shelby Lucille Samuelson.
Richard Anthony Garcia.
Regina Nina Samuelu.
Vanessa Marie Garcia.
Danielle Justine Sanchez.
Trent Everett Garrison.
Gabriel Sanchez.
Anthony Michael Gatewood.
Glenda Sanchez.
Skylar Noel Gaiman.
John Paul Sanchez.
Chance Jonathan Geiger.
Ray Anthony Sanchez.
Claire Leanne Glidden.
Russell Austin Sanchez.
Jose Godinez Flores.
Amber Lee Sands.
Angela Christine Gomez.
Andrew Oswaldo Santana.
Manuel Gomez.
Jonathan Angel Santos.
Dylan Luke Gonzalez.
Justice Christopher Gardner Sarpy.
Sonia Marie Gonzalez.
Samuel Adam Zavala.
Anthony Gonzalez.
Ben Sheckman.
Guillermo Perez Gonzalez.
Samantha Schusler.
Jessica Gonzalez.
Austin Robert Schmidt.
Juan Carlos Gonzalez.
Yadira Maritza Schramm.
Ricardo Gonzalez.
Jack Gustav Schweitzer O'Kane.
Savannah Alyssa Gonzalez.
Paige Lynn Skofic.
Thomas Saul Gonzalez.
Michelle Sangdara.
Alexis Monique Gonzalez Flores.
Andrew Sepulveda.
James Edward Goodwin.
Ivan Serato Magana.
Christopher Grossman.
Antonio Gilbert Ceros.
Michaela Graham.
Destiny Shaw.
Zoe Ray Grajeda.
Gavin Shaw.
Crystal Brianna Grande.
Madison Nicole Shelley.
Bryce Green.
Brennan James Sherrier.
Claire Ann Grove.
Kayla Shomsky.
Jarrett Anthony Guillo.
Madeline Michelle Simmons.
Aaliyah Serena Gutierrez.
Raylene Leandra Sivahawk.
Kirk Gutierrez.
Jose Solis.
Olivia Lane Gutierrez.
Maria Solis.
Kelsey Lynn Guzman.
Andrew Patrick Solorzano.
Devontre Lamar Hale.
Ramiro Sonato.
Fawn Lorraine Hanks.
Rosa Soto.
Ali Jafer Harb.
Adriana Marie Sousa.
Joseph Alonzo Haro.
Alec Split.
Casey Jean Hartig.
Ethan Steffen.
Cecily Monique Hatchett.
Christopher Dean Stump.
Chancellor Burwell Hendricks.
Sierra Ray Sullivan.
Jade Elizabeth Hendrickson.
Bogdan Sergei.
Kevin Alec Hirsch.
Hannibal Grace Schwartzel Rausch.
Anthony Paul Heredia.
Ernesto Tamayo.
Anthony, already had him, sorry. Adrian Isaiah Hernandez.
Robert Angel Tarongo.
Angel Antonio Hernandez.
Carlos Nelson Tejada.
Diana Paola Hernandez.
Evan Telliard.
Eric Michael George Hernandez.
Matthew Davis Telliard.
Isaac Anthony Hernandez.
Harrison Kiyoshi Toma.
Marissa Jeanette Hernandez.
Michael Cole Tormey.
Stephanie Hernandez.
Christopher Townsend.
Malik Duane Hibbler.
Colby Lee Townsend.
Joshua Michael Hill.
Perry Dennis Townsend.
Mariah Lynn Hill.
Benjamin Tualega.
McKenna Elizabeth Hill.
Anthony Gustavo Tulija.
Rogelio Hinojosa.
Iseta Tupai.
Michaela Lorraine Holloway.
Matthew Tyson.
Jeffrey Holzman.
Angelique Ubanda.
Lauren Hook.
Diego Juan Urias.
Natasha Val Howell.
Abel Valencia.
Deanna Unique Hubert.
Daisy Valencia.
Chase Michael Hudson.
Ashley Lisseth Valenzuela.
Crystal Huerta Robles.
Jacqueline Valenzuela.
Gloria Rachel Huerta Garcia.
Andrew Luis Valero.
Ashley Marie Humphreys.
Joseph Warren Vangsness.
David Nicholas Huxley.
Cecilia Alexa Varela.
Azucena Ibarra.
Arthur Vargas.
Hector Daniel Imperial.
Jana Vargas.
Simon Isaac.
Marisol Alondra Vargas.
Julio Islas.
Daisy Vega.
Elizabeth Ivler Tosh.
Cesar Velasquez.
Andrew Jacobs.
Ashley Stephanie Vicente.
Wadi Jalifa.
Briona May Victorian White.
Cooper Jameson.
Angel Marie Villa.
Juana Jaquez.
Melissa Villalobos.
Jonathan Jaramillo.
Kathleen Vineyard.
Jaylene Jimenez.
Brianna Wagner.
Karina Marie Jimenez.
Justice Idriel Walker.
Kelsey Ann Johnson.
Lamar Ware.
May Cutter Johnson.
Kellen Warren.
Helenice Taylor Johnson.
Glorianne Hope Watring.
Prasanna Hope Jones.
Mary Catherine Wegland.
Brandon Todd Jorgensen.
Victoria Nicole Whaley.
Brandon Keith Joseph.
Eric Matthew White.
Janae Elaine Joseph.
Liam Raymond White.
Kazra Kamravani.
Nolan William Garrett White.
Jared Michael Knaus.
Arthur Edward White.
J.C. Lee Kasinga.
Alex Cole Witham.
Joshua William Kelly.
Sabrina Weissman.
Nicholas Scott Kinnaman.
Orchid Patricia Williams.
Austin Owen Kirby.
Andrew David Wills.
Savannah Nicole Knight.
Demara Ruth Wilson.
Ashley Ann Elizabeth Knudsen.
Jalen Michael Wilson.
Brian Reese Koenig.
Christina Marie Wynn.
Erin Elizabeth Kothlow.
Lauren Elizabeth Wright.
Martina Zadina Krakora.
Diana Yanez Martinez.
Ellen Elizabeth Kremenacher Willis.
Bryce Audrey Ibanez.
Andrew James Kurkowski.
Veronica Yolanda.
Ram Ethan Curie.
Brooke Catherine Young.
Matthew Ian Labattue. Abashewski.
Alejandro Zapata.
Sabrina Corinne Ladd.
Alfred Thomas Zaragoza.
Michaela Lynn LaGrange.
Mireya Zaragoza.
Kiana Marie Lang.
Pablo Manuel Zarate.
Naftali Becerra Lau.
Alejandra Zavala. Zoe Catherine Zink.
We have one additional diploma to give. I would like to present an honorary diploma to the Ren Simmons family. If you would join us on stage.
What? Yeah. Second part.
I know, so it makes me nervous. Class of 2015. Quentin will now lead you through an honor tradition for graduates at commencement.
Class of 2015. To signify that you are now a high school graduate, please turn your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, guys.